Kid, very excited today. We got to hear from Brian Flores and Chris Greer. State of the Dolphins after their 10-6 season, after getting just absolutely blasted on Sunday. Never a chance, Leroy. Not in that game at all.
Never a chance.
And who came in just out of nowhere, just to off the top rope leg drop in our misery, but one super Buffalo Bills fan, Ariel Helwani, who is just swaggering, I'm sure, all around because his Bills are 13-3. They looked primed for the playoffs.
No,
and they embarrassed the Dolphins.
You got to tell him what was the tweet.
Just hits me with a hey. In the middle of the game, in the middle of the Dolphins just being down a gazillion points and Tua Tagovailoa pooping the bed. I gotta have it rubbed. My nose just rubbed in it a little bit more from Ariel Helwani. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning, guys. I wish there was a camera on me right now because I'm just sitting back and I'm waiting for the apology because don't think I forgot at our lowest point this season, which ended up being the best point of the season because it was a turning point because we haven't lost since, when DeAndre Hopkins, catches that ball. I saw your tweet. I saw your GIF, your cute little GIF of, the Dolphins are coming and we hear the footsteps and all that nonsense. And I hung on to that. And the hey was in response to that tweet. Like I said to you early in the season, it was a cute story with your little teal jerseys. It was a nice little, the guy is injured. He comes back. He's a rookie. Fits magic. Brian Flores. The fact that Brian Flores is being discussed as coach of the year over Sean McDermott. I mean, if it was a bigger joke, I can't find it just yet because that is an absolute joke that he's being discussed as coach of the year over Sean McDermott. But regardless of the point, it was a nice little story. You gave us something to be somewhat concerned about all year long. But in the end, the better teams win. Now, I feel for you guys. It would have been nice if you could have at least showed up and fought to try to make it to the playoffs because obviously, if you watched that game on Sunday, you would have thought that the Bills were the ones trying to make the playoffs and the Dolphins were the ones who were kind of, phoning it in. But in the end, we found out that the Dolphins are playing golf somewhere in Coral Gables and the Buffalo Bills are going to be hosting a playoff game on Saturday afternoon. So it was nice. Bravo. Well done. Better luck next year.
Oh, my God. You really were holding on to that tweet for the entire time?
Oh, I saw it. I was pissed off. I saw it because we should have won that game against the Cardinals, who, by the way, who are the Cardinals playing on Saturday or Sunday? Oh, yeah, that's right. They're not playing anyone. And so I said to all my Bills buddies, I said, this will be the turning point. We will not lose after this because we were going into a bye. And I knew McDermott's great off the bye, and I knew that they were pissed. I knew Josh Allen, who, by the way, should be the MVP. I can't believe people aren't talking about him as the MVP. Forget about Aaron Rodgers. Forget about Mahomes. It should be Josh Allen, but whatever. Stephon Diggs, best wide receiver in the game. Obviously, there's no debate there. And I saw everyone laughing at us. LOL Bills. Oh, the Bills. The sad sack Bills. Oh, they're doing it again. The loser Bills. The Music City Miracle Bills. The Scott Norwood Bills. The Bills who haven't won a division in 25 years. Bills. What are they saying now about the Buffalo Bills? The hottest team in the league. And you know what? We're not here to puff out our chests. We're putting our head down. We're winning 4 more games, and we're going back to Tampa, by the way, the site of the Scott Norwood field goal, 30 years later, to wrap this baby up in a nice little bow for Western New York and the Bills fans who have been living and breathing and dying and sweating and tearing up for everything this team has done. We deserve this, and I can't wait for the next month because it's going to be magical.
Oh, my God. Leroy, I think you're Putin, man. Leroy's trying to get on this action, Ariel,
yeah, Leroy,
but he is speechless.
Leroy, you have nothing to say, Leroy. Leroy, you should be
All
speechless.
right, I'm back.
Because Dolphins fans are insufferable. They're annoying. You play that annoying music at your games. Everything about your team is annoying. I remember when the Bills played you guys, the satellite went out. We couldn't even watch the third quarter. I mean, it's a joke of a franchise. Come to New York, see how Brandon
hold on.
Why all of a sudden are you walking around like Conor McGregor? What happened?
Why? Because we're at the top of the AFC East. We're at the top of the AFC East, and I predicted it. Go back to the audio. I don't remember the last time I was on this program, but it was probably in September, right? Well, I think
it was after
AFC
it was after the first game. Or before the first game.
Yeah, after the first game, AFC East 13-3 should have been 14-2, but whatever. We'll take 13-3. And oh, by the way, the disrespect continues because we're hosting the first game of a 6-game slate, the Saturday at 1 p.m. game. Are you kidding me? The disrespect continues, but it's just the way we like it.
That is a slap in the face positioning. That's like the Heat getting the noon Christmas game. Like, you're getting a Christmas game, but it's a token game. So they do think very little of you to be kicking off the playoffs.
That's fine. That's just the way we like it. Like I said, the Colts are a nice story as well, just like the Dolphins. Obviously, the difference is the Colts made the playoffs and the Dolphins didn't, and you guys are, all excited about having the third pick or whatever it is, and that's cool. Listen, Frank Reich, coach of the Colts, the architect of the greatest comeback in NFL history, Bills, Oilers, 1993. I'm sure you guys have never heard of it. Look it up. It's a great story. But we're about to do some magical things starting Saturday. And you know what? I want to extend an offer to South Florida right now. I know you guys are bummed that your Dolphins didn't make it. I know you all thought for a second that you'd make the playoffs. It was a cute story, even though the Ravens and Titans weren't even. But I appreciate the optimism. On behalf of the Bills fan base, I want to invite all of you to jump on the bandwagon for one postseason only, just for one. We'll give you one ticket, one postseason. When we can ride this train down to Tampa Bay.
That's not going to happen
in February and celebrate together.
Hey, let me tell you how this works. Hold on. Let me tell you how this works. I played football in the Big Ten, right?
Yeah.
I went to Michigan. My arch enemy is Ohio State. Let me ask you a question. You think I'm putting on a Buckeye hat to go root for them against Alabama? Hell no. It don't work like that. Your arch enemy is your arch enemy.
Yeah, we're gonna be rooting for you to get the doors blown off of you on Saturday. We can't wait.
Of course you will. Of course you will, because you're bitter. You see the success that we have. You see what Brandon Beane put together in just about 3 years. You see the kind of coach that Sean McDermott is. You see the kind of quarterback that Josh Allen is. You see the kind of wide receiver that Stephon Diggs is. You see the kind of defense and secondary that we have. You see it all, and you are envious. And you are jealous because the Bills, and let's talk about the fans coming back, 67. You guys have been kind of, let's not get into politics here, but you kind of been breaking the rules over there, having fans early. You tried to use the fans to your advantage, but we've done it the right way in Western New York, led by the great governor, Mr. Cuomo himself. 6,700 fans coming to Orchard Park on Saturday. Are you kidding me? It's going to be deafening. It's going to sound like 67,000 fans in there. And by the way, I've taken back my invitation. You're no longer invited on the for the Bears or something like that, because we want nothing to do with you guys.
Hold on. All right,
we didn't even make it through the conversation.
It's fine. I don't want his invitation. And by the way, since I've moved on to another sport, since the Dolphins are out of it, I saw you getting froggy yesterday on Twitter saying your New York Knicks are back. Let's calm down on that. All right.
We want to talk about the New York Knickerbockers.
No, we actually.
Tom Thibodeau, the presumptive coach of the year for 2020-21. Do you want to talk about Emmanuel Quickly, the presumptive
I would not.
of the year? Do you want to talk about Julius Randle, the walking triple-double? Do you want to talk about that? Because I could talk about that if you want.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You have something to shoot for with the Miami Heat, and it's nice. Guys can make the playoffs. We still remember when you rained confetti after getting that one playoff win against the Miami Heat. It's a great, I'm sure, moment in Knicks history, or when they shut down Linsanity and all that type of stuff. So I've moved on to that, Ariel. You enjoy your football this weekend, because the basketball is all I have right now.
Wow.
I saw the people saying, like, I'm so proud to be a Dolphins fan. We did such great things this year. That's what you're proud of? You're proud of missing the playoffs? That's what you guys are proud of? And getting 56 or 55 points dropped on you on the final game of the season where you guys were trying to make the playoffs? That's what you're proud of? And then you have to pray and hope that other teams, what was it, Jacksonville? You needed them? You needed Jacksonville?
It was the saddest. It was very sad.
Oh my!
I was rooting for Mike Lennon.
You talk about a franchise.
I'm not proud of what I rooted for.
Dan Marino and Don Shula. I remember the days of Brian Cox flipping off the Bills fans in Orchard Park, and we shall never forget. And so this will never be over. And let me
kind of want to flip you off right now, but you can't see me.
Hey, you guys invited me to this program, all right? And by the way, I was ready yesterday, and your producer forgot to call me and tell them, hey, Robbie, tell them the text that I sent you. I said, just like the Dolphins, you guys didn't show up, just like the Dolphins. I wish they dropped 73 on you guys. I wish
Get out of here, Helwani. Enough out of here.
That's it.
Get him out of here.
That's it.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. I want an interview. Go Bills.
Wow. I got to tell you, I'm not even a real Dolphins fan, and that hurt.
That hurt.
That hurt.
That
hurt. He
hurt my
could,
soul.
and he could have kept going.
He could have kept going.
I mean, we could go bring up the 70s. They didn't win a single game against the Dolphins in the 70s.
I'm not going back to the 70s, Robbie.
20,
what the hell?
20 games in the 70s, the entire decade. The Bills never won a game.
Wait, hold on. You can't do that.
That's historic.
You can't do
It never
that.
goes away.
When he is talking trash about what we talked about this past Sunday, you can't go back to the 70s. It makes it worse.
That's why I immediately moved off and went on to the Heat Knicks as he saw how quickly he diverted from that.
I mean, this guy's complaining about the start time of a wild card game when they haven't hosted a playoff game in 25 years.
I would do that too, though. That would be something that I would complain about.
Yeah, but the Heat are semi-regulars on Christmas Day. It's not like the Heat haven't played a Christmas game in 25 years.
It's still a slap in the face either way.
This guy, Ariel.
So cocky. Anyway, all right. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Great rest of your Tuesday. Everybody but Ariel Helwani. We'll talk to you tomorrow.